Welcome to the Ogoki Learning YouTube channel. We create language tools for the classroom. Today we are going to look at some of our language tools.
So the app that you're looking at here is a game and testing app that the teacher uses in the classroom to help learn the language. This particular one is in Oji-Cree, and each lesson is represented by a different scene. So we have some winter scenes here, action scenes that you would normally find in the spring or the summer, as well as the fall scene here. So let's take a look at the fall scene and see how this app works. So here's the fall scene, and this is the practice screen. So you could click on the guy setting a beaver trap, the folks unloading the boat, the guy cutting wood, and the two hunters hunting a moose. So after the student practices for a couple minutes or an hour or so, they are able to click next and go into the test mode where you see the score is now 0. So we could hear what's being said. So if you recall, it's these folks hunting the moose. And the cool thing is it has some audio after the fact. So after the student gets a score of 10, it says congratulations, and it takes them to the next scene. So this is a winter scene here. And it says the truck is being pulled out of a ditch. And this is the test mode. So students really love that. Students really love that beeping sound. So you could go back into practice mode and go back to the main screen. And as you can see, the score is at 3, and those are for the 3 points that I gained when I tested my knowledge in the first scene. So as the student goes through each one of these stages, they're able to test themselves on the scene, and they're able to accumulate a certain number of points per scene. We could set those to different points, and we could also set animations within these scenes. So these folks playing baseball here, once you click on them and you get that correct, that fella could throw the ball and the other fella could hit the ball, and you could hear a baseball hitting sound. Or maybe it's the airplane landing, or maybe it's the eagle screaming. So there's all kinds of different things you could do with this app, and it makes it a lot more fun to learn the language and to play a game as well. So they're actually learning the language, the students, while they're playing the game. So that's a really cool app, and that's called the Changing Seasons app, and it's available on the iPad. We also have a feature for the iPhone, and it's part of our language learning tools instead of just a simple language app.
For more information, go to ogokilearning.com.